Oregon State taking down Loyola.
Killed me and you.
A game where they deserve a ton of credit. They have gone on quite the run since they were picked dead last in the Pac-12. There is still a huge part of me that says this luck runs out in tonight. Can Houston do what Loyola did, which was shoot 5 of 23 from beyond the arc? Can Houston do what Loyola did, which was not take advantage of a horrible, horrible start for Oregon State, where they barely scored any points in the first 8 minutes of the game? Both teams. Good teams put this team away in the first half. And to me, they have not faced a team that has come out ready to swing against Oregon State in this tournament.
They've had a fortunate draw, but they've also made all those teams look bad.
At some point,
you gotta give them credit.
I'm with you. Like, we were sitting there watching Oregon State dismantle Tennessee, and how many open threes did Santiago Vescovi miss?
Open threes
in the first half, and there's a lot of luck to it. But at some point, when teams keep missing and missing and missing, you're doing something right to either want them to shoot the open three or the right player to shoot it or something. There's something in the water right now with Oregon State and the way they're playing and how they're clicking.
Yeah.
And I just refuse to bet against them for that.
They're the Cinderella now, right?
Reading the box score, Paul, Loyola missed 11 straight shots at one point. 11. And some of these are at the rim. I'm sitting there going, how much easier can you make it for a team that shouldn't be exceeding to the level we're seeing them? And look, I know I'm speaking out of both sides of my mouth here. They deserve credit for the run that they've been on.
They're playing great.
They are like 11-1 in the last 12 games against the spread. I mean, if you're in Vegas, you're all of a sudden you're betting Oregon State. But as you start to look at the teams that they're now going to face, it's hard for me to see where Houston goes on a cold streak the same level that we've seen Tennessee, Oklahoma State, and Loyola.
Houston's a hard team for me to get a handle on.
Boy, they look great against Syracuse.
Boy, against Syracuse, they consistently had a guy in the middle of that zone, not just, a lot of times you'll see somebody get in there and touch the ball, to redistribute or whatever. That guy that Houston had fielding the ball there had a plan every time he touched it. Going to the rim, feeding to cutters, whatever.
Yeah.
They figured out that zone better.
You can't let them collapse
people.
on you. You've got to get it and go when you're the point man in the middle of the zone.
They were doing the 0.5 second thing with that guy.
Yep.
And whoever was in there was terrific. They figured that thing out. And once they figured that thing out, Syracuse is dead, right? Syracuse wasn't giving them problems with that at all. So they played terrifically well against that, and they deserve a lot of credit. I have this terrible thing where, and you guys know this, I can't wash moments out of my mind for certain teams. So Houston did something, the Rutgers game, I can't get out of my head. And so I overscore that game for Houston, and no matter what they do after that, I score them down. So what I need to do is just stay away. Stay the hell away from Houston.
There's a part of me, going back to that Rutgers game for Houston, to me, guys, that's the game that they got away with.
Right.
Yeah.
And you usually get away with
it.
One.
Survived a really bad performance.
If you survive that really bad performance, that's the baseline now.
And if
for
you've
them.
already got it out of your system, you're in good shape, right? Some of these teams haven't had that game yet, so it's coming.